Since the audio of my last video was scuffed because I didn't pay attention to the audio mixer, I'll be redoing this review for my match yesterday against Yukarei during the Japanese tournament. Best of one, in case you don't know about it. So I only have one chance to make it through to the next round. And so far I always lost the first round, never got past to the second round. But the fight yesterday against Yukarei was like very close. I was close to taking this game. But at the start, not too much to say aside from here. The weather's tempest. So he goes for this little trick where he overshoots, like this whip is on purpose, I'm pretty sure. To bait me into mashing on wake up, I think. But that doesn't really work against Nemu. Perhaps he should have used an air dash here instead of flying forward. But I saw that. I saw this and just pressed 3A. So what would have happened if he had air dashed instead? Oh. Okay. Oh, okay, Yukarei wouldn't have turned around. So he had to fly to fix the flight direction. And let go of J5A earlier. Don't know what he was pressing here. He flew? And then he tried to fly again. Maybe a J8A here. Something greedy. Nope. He just tried to J5A. But did not expect me to mash on wake up. Oh yeah, one thing that I always do is when I press 3A, I buff 236. So even if it gets blocked, I don't get punished so easily. Still easily punishable though. But not a free punish, at least. Yeah, I like his patience. I went for this string, pushed him up, and usually people would press something at this point. So I fly up again to see what he does, but he just falls down and abuses the 2B anti-air, which is why I have to back up as back up as well. Because there's no way I can get in here. Too risky. Let's see. What if I try to fly down? Yeah, I get tagged. And if I fly through everything, he can just cancel the B-bolt and attack me. So, not a realistic scenario. Gotta back up here. And play the neutral again. Typhoon can be bad for Nemu, but if I play it safely, we both would just stall it out. I end up losing this Typhoon exchange though because I went in like a dumbass. Yeah, after this, I should have just... Maybe I shouldn't have gone in at all. If I wanted to get that free damage. I do land a few hits, but... in the end, it wasn't really worth it. This is crazy though. I did not expect this to hit me. He got that, like, almost framed perfectly. If he had pressed J6A a bit later, he would have just land cancelled. It wouldn't have come out. I dropped the combo there. It's kind of hard to input, especially during Sunny. Getting the full loop though. Yeah, this is also another classic. I crossed myself up basically with this air dash. And I think, did I use up all my air flights? Jump. Nope. I still have an air dash, but that's not very important. What's more important is crossing myself up like this baits people into chasing after me, try to get me on the landing. Especially when I have this low orbs, Yukarei would just need me to block once on the ground and throw out the 6-3 into a round, and that would get a guaranteed crush on me. So I just went for it. 6A to stop the chase. Was pretty confident too that it was gonna hit. Like at this point, I already have enough time to react and hold the charge 5C. Those were two 3A moments that I thought would hit. Here, when I get myself into the corner, most people would fly out, right? They fly out, but this Yukarei flies into the corner. What? No, wait, flies up. Kind of weird decision. Because most people would just do this, like fly down or like dash out of the corner, and then they get hit. So this movement is crazy. What the hell? And then yeah, this is just my bad. It looked good. If Yukarei was a bit closer, then the angle for the J2C wouldn't reach. For example, here. Oh. I know, like that. Yeah, when I got knocked down, I swapped to the reversal. And at this level, I'm pretty sure he looks at my cards. Or he noticed the scorecard. At least that's what I hope. That's why I switched to it and instantly jump on wake up. I was expecting him to be respectful and block, or maybe throw out a bullet, something. But yeah, I still got away pretty safely by doing this. This was an overchase, so after he jumps back like this, I should have just gone back with movement. There's no way this J8A would ever work. Right, I needed to jump. Oh. Jump and then just play neutral around. Wait out for the river mist to start. Don't want any typhoon shenanigans. But here, this is actually a checkmate. If you watched my previous video and could understand anything I said, at first I thought that my board escape was a mistake. Right? I got hit, and Typhoon comes out, and I just take 2.1k. If I had not board escape, I'd get stuck in block stun and take the same amount of damage or even more. Right, I lost 2.2k. But like this, I lose an orb and take slightly lower damage. But what that means is just, it was a very good string. It's a checkmate. I take damage no matter what. But first of all, this sequence was kind of cracked for me, in my opinion. So I throw out this J5C hover cancel. So I can instantly jump. I jump backwards and then I go for it again. Usually, the way the bullets spread here, Yukarei's P bullets, would make people like re-jump or dash out or something. But I knew I had the time to do this. So I went for this, and he thought I was going to jump out of the bullets, and I got this punish. I didn't end the combo though, for some reason. This was not on purpose, I think. I don't think I wanted this reset. But maybe I did, because if you look at the spirit, he was very low in spirit. So if he attacks now, he has a border escape, right? If he doesn't border escape, I can chase. So it might have been on purpose. Either I get a knockdown combo, or I reset, and the result would be the same, pretty much. But he quickly border escapes, which is good. If he hadn't, then I'd be able to get even closer and prepare my airstring. But here again, hover J5C, which goes through. Like the moment he pressed 2C here, I already won the interaction. I don't think there's anything much he could have done anymore. Oh yeah, he had no air dashes left too. But here's my mistake. I thought that combo would limit. It was a very weird hit. Yeah, because it tagged the laser a little bit, it only does 20% limit instead of 30. So I get the J6A in. Boom, 95%. I could have finished the combo still at this point by just canceling with J6A like that, or just hold the B bullets for a bit longer. Yeah, my bad though. However, that results in this AUB setup. He still had no dash. After this, no air dash. So baiting the air tag wasn't such a bad idea. But I could have done better though. I didn't realize he had 0 air dashes left. I just went for this play anyway. See, yeah, if he would fall for it or if he would fly away. Either way is fine. But if I had known, I could have chased him. Oops. Oh. Like this. Oops. Yeah, it's about 4k damage. If I had gone for that. Charging was a mistake. But I didn't expect him to go in on me like that so quickly. Yeah, all I had to do was let it go, and he would have fallen for it again. Swapping to 4 card again, you know, to scare the opponent. Yo, I got a reversal. What's he gonna do? And he didn't dash a bit more, right? His Oki was not the greatest. Goes for this at full orbs, no problem. As long as you have 5 orbs, just take the round. Make him waste 3 cards and probably not get a crush. This was sad though. I expected the J2B to reach him, to punish him. That's why I went for this. I saw he backdash, so I instantly went for a second bullet. Because I reacted the backdash, it would combo. If the first few bullets, if this had hit him, the second one would hit again, and I could go down and get a full combo. He went for something fancy here again. Chen. So I also thought, yeah, I'm just going to jump. I still have reversal selected. His Oki is kind of weird. It's worth trying to jump. And even if I jump, I start the next round with full meter. I mean, even if he punishes my jump. But the constant card switching also made me lose my focus. Yeah, after this, I instantly swapped coin. try to get out. And then during this interaction, I was switching cards, so it made me... I couldn't quite concentrate on the moment, on his movement here. Couldn't quite react. But this chase is actually bad from him. It's too slow. Yukarei is too slow. I could have just punished him with B-bullet here. Even limited. Oops. And chase after him, you know, and then get my 4-card setup. So you need to take the... You need to find the right moment to switch cards. Can't always do it. It's more distracting than it seems. And now the classic. I whiff. Okay, and then I prepare to... Well, I don't prepare to do anything other than I just look what he does. At this angle, very hard to punish me at this point. Because Yukarei's J5A is too slow. She can't correct her flight and then press J5A anymore. Like reacting to the whiff and then pressing J5A wouldn't come out first of all, and she's facing the wrong direction, right? So I just went with the 3A. Saw him dash to the right direction, so 3A would come out. Not a misinput. Again, punishing overchase with 3A. And buffer Yokai Busters in case he blocks it, okay? I saw him get into the perfect spacing for my 3A to not whiff at least. So at this point, whatever he does, I would Yokai Buster and then back off. Because with Yokai Busters, it's very hard to punish 3A. You got an instant border skip with 3A. And again. Crossing myself up. And here, I can freely throw out 3A. I think I don't even cancel into Yokai Busters because of the barrier. If I whiff, I'm safe. And if he gets hit, it's whatever. I don't need to... if he blocks, I don't need to cancel it because I still have my barrier. So barrier is protecting me here. I throw out 3A freely. Very safe. This was a mistake. I should have let Typhoon activate. I thought I saw Typhoon. I still remember this exact moment. I saw Typhoon and was like, nah, I don't want to deal with this. So I forced it away with my 4-card. But I don't need to. It would have been my favorite. I have more HP. I have the meter to prevent any shenanigans. And this is a very hard setup to get a crush. Because I don't get the full... My starter, he has more than 2 orbs. I need... For a guaranteed crush, I need them to be at 2 orbs. Right? So because this only takes about 1... Not even quite a full orb. Actually, it does a full orb. But I can't get the last 2. Because my barrier, first of all, is not level 4. I need it to be level 4 for an extra hit. But even then... Yeah, he border escapes it. No punish though. Fine. And it's crazy that he blocks this. I jump up. Instantly fly down. Hit J8A and he blocks it. That's crazy. Here, look at it. Without slowing down. So fast. Here I could have punished him. Yukarei hits me too high. Or actually, it's not too high. It's like almost minimum height. Any lower and I wouldn't be... I would be ground blocking already. But I only realized after I got hit that, hey, that seems kind of high. That I can for sure do something about this. It's not a AUB, unavoidable AUB setup. So yeah, I could have just pressed a bullet, or, you know, just fly away. Here I delay my air tag. I'm pretty sure I could have air tagged earlier. I could have air tagged earlier. Would that have been better? Yeah, made no difference really. It's just a hard air tag to catch. I forced Typhoon on myself though, which kind of sucks. Yeah, it was definitely a mistake. Never force Typhoon on yourself like this. He stays very respectful though, because if he makes a mistake, I get a full Busters in, which is like 1.3k damage at this point, and Typhoon instantly ends. Ooh, that's another potential mistake. Heavy focus on the clock. And he has no meter. I don't have to be very afraid of his pressure. So it might have been better to just wait for Heavy Fog to activate. Stall, you know, stall, wait for Heavy Fog, and then go back in. He's super respectful at this point. Like here, he won this. I messed up, but he didn't punish me. So I knew I messed up because of the bullets here. I don't know if I could have pressed J5A instantly. I could have. No, if I press too early, I get hit. So I have to wait. But if I wait, like he can just jump into it and get the J5A out pretty quickly, or even J8A. No. Super safe, super easy. But he was very respectful, very careful. Didn't press anything at all, even after I landed. Shouldn't have been my turn, but I mashed anyway. I was too low on spirit. I had to press something. I couldn't just go back to blocking. So even though the play is bad, it was out of desperation. I had to salvage the situation there. Very lucky here. Oh, if he was lucky or I was lucky. Oh, he dodged with 2A. Yeah, if he hadn't pressed 2A, it would hit. What if he had just low blocked? It would fuzzy him. So the 2A dodge was actually crazy. The only reason he didn't get hit here was of 2A. And there you go, this is a mistake. Because, as you can see, he takes damage here. Full combo 2.7 limits and gets 1 corrupt. He could have raised the Yokai Busters. Oops. He could have raised the Yokai Busters, but would have taken more damage in return. Oh, actually less damage, But the Yokai Busters themselves are the mistake. Here, if I had just activated 5 card at this point. Because of coin, his regeneration was slowed down. So he would have stayed on 0 for the whole duration and gotten all of that. So I wasn't prepared to throw out the 5 card right away. Could have gone much better. And that's it, unfortunately. Here, the Toe Torch. Toe Torch, right? That's what it's called. Yeah, I got knowledge check, kinda. I didn't quite remember when they would attack me. Or how much time I have before they go on me. So here, I wasn't autopiloting the jump. I just wasn't sure what to do here. The answer was, however, after this port escape, and I jump up and go down. This was a bait. I was baiting him to board escape or jump up or try to dash out, something like that. That's why I jump up, fly down. Then I could have just gone for this, get easy knockdown, and a cross-up potential. Oops. Really hard to block. Or, you know, just 6 to 3 to grace through all of them. It wouldn't have won me the game, but it would have been very close. Especially if I had gotten off the cross up. But yeah, I had to redo this video because the audio was scuffed. Gonna delete the other video. And if you have watched the other one, then you probably didn't learn much here. Although I did add a few more details. Might have forgotten other details though. Alright, thanks for watching.